haven't felt that motivated to make content as of the past few months, but I'm back and I'm feeling very, very inspired and happy to be doing what I'm doing. I've been reading a lot, I've been writing a lot, I've been consuming a lot of music, and I've been feeling awfully inspired these past few weeks. I moved around my room, which is always nice. It's a shift of seasons. It shifted very quickly, actually. It went from being 30 degrees Celsius to being 12 degrees and raining and the leaves changing colour. It's autumn here in Australia, and I live at the bottom of Australia, in Victoria. That being said, I've been reading a lot, and I just finished The Cost of Living by Deborah Levy. I love Deborah Levy. I know a lot of my friends here on YouTube really like Deborah Levy. She doesn't really get spoken about on TikTok, which is very sad, and I'm trying to bring more light to her. But I did really enjoy this. I finished it last night. My copy is like so tattered. I underlined literally so much. Deborah Levy says so much with so few words in such an eloquent way. She's very funny as well, which I think people would be surprised about. I was sobbing with this. I found myself crying a lot lately, and I think that's just because what I've been reading and consuming has been so relevant and has spoken to me a lot. So yeah, definitely recommend The Cost of Living. This is the second in the autobiographical living series as well, so read Things I Don't Want to Know first if you can. But yeah, definitely recommend. I'm leaving for Europe soon, 3 weeks. There's so many updates, but I feel like we just sort of need to take off from here. I can't just update you on everything that's happened in the past 2 months because there's too much. One thing I think reason why all these books have been hitting me so hard is because I'm figuring out how to grapple with change and how to allow myself to move on and swim away. As she says, if you've read this book, swim away from the boat. The boat is a massive analogy in this book, and I found myself swimming and trying to figure out how I can move away from a career and into the new one, and being okay with that. I'm only 22, but I feel this pressure to have things figured out. But going to Europe, I feel, is going to be really good for me, to just see the world and open my eyes a little bit. So I'm excited for that. Today I have a few errands to run. It's Friday. I am going to hopefully read a little bit. I bought a few books the other day. Maybe we'll talk about those later or in a wrap up of April per se. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go to the op shop. I haven't been for a very long time to the op shop, and I feel like there's going to be something good there today. Hopefully a new sweater, because some of my favorite sweaters come from the op shop, or jumper. We call them jumpers here in Australia. And I'm going to take a bunch of stuff to the tailor, specifically a black woolen coat that was my dad's. I've worn it every winter for the past few winters, but the sleeves are too long, so I need to get that taken up. And there's a few t-shirts and shirts that I think I might want to take to Europe that I just want to get fixed up and tidied before I go away. And I'm also going to go to the record store this afternoon. Taylor Swift's new album comes out, which is exciting, but I've also been enamored with Big Thief and Adrian Lecker. If you're looking for a new singer, band, vibe, she's summing up my life right now. Every bit of her music speaks to me. So I am going to get her new album, which is very naughty because I'm going to Europe, but I might even get a big... no, I shouldn't. Anywho's, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's nice to see you again. I have work now. It's Wednesday. It's the last day of work for the week. I've been reading Pond. I'm enjoying it. It is difficult. Claire Louise Bennett is big brain energy. That's something I've learned. So I'm enjoying it. Excited to try and finish it today or tomorrow. Excited for days off. Yeah. I thought I'd give you guys a little outfit check. I'm going to the gallery opening for one of my good friends, Nathan. It's Changing Room Gallery in Carlton. I am having a poem shown there. I'll take clips, of course, and talk to you more about it tomorrow. But I thought I'd show you what I'm going to wear. I'm also going to go to a bookshop with Dad and out for dinner, which will be lovely. So I've got this scarf on, shoe fly. This scarf that my mum knitted me, blue, yellow, pretty simple, and this coat. Calvin Klein coat that was altered. It was my dad's. It's my favorite coat. And then this blue shirt from the Up Shop, and these denim jeans from Olive. They're like really wide sort of jeans. And then these Mary Jane's ballet flats from Tony Bianco with some Uniqlo socks. I always get asked about the ballet flats, so that's where they're from. But yeah, very excited. I'll update you tomorrow, and yeah.
I want to come up with me because it was a big part of this gallery being happening, just being a thing. So
We're showing this together, and so it does feel like a really important part of our friendship and our working relationship too.
and yeah, this. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Thank you everyone who's a part of it.
It is the next day now than what you would have seen yesterday from the gallery. The gallery was amazing. I contributed a poem, which you would have seen, which is thank you, Nathan. Nathan risked his life hanging that up. It was absolutely ginormous. And it was next to this beautiful painting that Nathan had done. There was lots of paintings of me hanging around, which you would have also seen. And yeah, it was a surreal experience. I feel so lucky to be surrounded by so many amazing queer artists. The gallery is called Changing Room, and the exhibition involved multiple artists from Melbourne that centered their art around the Changing Room and the impact that's had on queer experience and growing up queer and what the Changing Room means. And it was so amazing. Dad had such a fantastic time. I loved it. I ate it up. So yeah, I'm so excited for what's to come for Nathan and me and everyone involved. So it was amazing. I also got 2 new books, which if you watch my update video, you would have seen. I got Patti Smith Early Work, which is very difficult. Both these books are very difficult to get here in Australia. I love Patti Smith, if you don't already know, and this is just a collection of her poems, writing, songs, music from 1970 to 1979. And look at that beautiful cover, stunning horses. I love it. I then got My Work by Olga Round. I don't know, this is translated from Danish and it was published by New Directions. A beautiful cover, so hard to get here in Australia. I've been looking for it for so long, never saw it, never seen it. So finally saw it yesterday and picked it up. It was very expensive. It was like $60, and my dad, what a sweetheart, we got to the checkout and I was going to pay cash because if you know, cash isn't real money. If it's cash, it's not real girl money. So I was going to spend my cash that I had been given. It was like, this was going to be like almost $100 for these books. But my dad kindly said, now you really do have the cash to spend on something else. So really, really nice. And I'm very excited. I'm going to start this tonight. How should I don't know if I should consume it over the next few days and just eat it up, or I should do it a bit slowly. It's like 400 pages, so I probably won't even be able to finish it by the time I go back to work, but a boy can hope. Tonight I'm going to maybe do some writing. I sort of want to watch Close. It's this Dutch movie about these 2 little gay boys, if I'm correct. I've been meaning to watch it. I probably won't, but I've also been meaning to do a practice pack properly of like everything, but I don't think I can be bothered for that before I go to Europe and like make a list so I don't forget anything. I probably should do that. I've done it a few times, but I really want to do like a proper pack and see. I'm so torn whether to bring my Mary Janes, my ballet flats, because I love them. They're beautiful. I'm worried my feet might get a little bit sore, and I'm bringing my black Onitsukas, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy a pair of Clark Wallabies while I'm there. I've decided. The Big Book Lady and Ethan Glenn, 2 beautiful YouTubers and booktuber that I am obsessed with, and they both wear Clark Wallabies, and I think they'll just be so comfy and really grandpa-esque, so lean into grandpa's book club. So yeah, I don't know what I should do tonight, but we'll see. I'm gonna go and make some dinner now and chill out. So yeah. So I just got back from Officeworks, which is sort of like a stationery joint in Australia. They have heaps of stuff, and I wanted to get a few new things before I went away. So the main thing I went for was to get a reading, like a journal that I can write about what I'm reading in. And my initial plan was to get that. I already have one, but it was just a bit dodgy, too bulky. I wanted something a bit slimmer because I have my normal journal that I write in every day, at least 2 pages, but I wanted to get something that can just be dedicated to books. And my other idea was to like put my poems in, like write my poems like as I'm writing them instead, because when I go away, I'm not going to be able to have my computer with me. However, I decided to get 2 and have 1 for my books and what I'm thinking, what I'm writing. And My Work's really inspired me by Olga to do this and keep on top of it, because I think it's really good and makes you think about what you're reading and keep track of it. I'm going to make a list of everything I've read so far this year, not star rating, but write the ones I really like in maybe a brown color or something. So I got that. This is just a Moleskine classic cover with ruled lines, and then I decided that I would get a bigger one for my poetry and get a blank one so it doesn't have any lines, so I can sort of just experiment with form, whatever, and I think that will be really, really cute. I'm excited for that. And then I also got a pencil case, which I'm not obsessed with because it's sort of ugly, but it's sort of all they had that was going to work. I then got a few black pens. They're like gel Pentel ones. It was like the ones that work the best. I tried literally every pen in the shop, and then I got these two, a blue and a brown, and then I got these 3 Copic markers, which I always begged my mum to have when I was a young child, but she never bought them for me. I know, tragic. So yeah, we're gonna go to my niece's, or my sister's house tonight because it's my niece's birthday. And yeah, I guess I'll show you what I'm wearing as well. Because that could be fun. We're gonna start from the head down. I've got my Every Other Thursday hat on, which I will be taking away with me because I do love it. It took me a while to bite the bullet on buying this. They went out of stock, and then when they restocked finally, I bought it, and it cost a lot to get to Australia, but so worth it. I have my hand knitted scarf. I have my mum's brand new jumper that I literally had to take the tags off, and she was not happy when she saw me wearing it. I have a blue t-shirt that's hers that I've decided I'm taking with me to Europe as well. I've got my blue jeans on. These are just like regular baggy jeans, and then I pin them up so they look a little bit more high fashion, and then I have my little ballet flats and my green socks. That's what I'm wearing.
How to ride it.